Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show on this lovely October evening in New York City. It is actually a beautiful fall evening in New York City, and it's only supposed to keep getting better, apparently. This is the way fall is supposed to be, a little crisp nip in the air and not too cold, and good for trick-or-treating for next Tuesday. And this Tuesday, our big Halloween show, as you can see. We're going to be screening the Paul Lynde Halloween Special because it's hilarious and not hilarious at the same time. Anyway, nice to see everybody. Already I see Scruffy Bones and Anonymous and Ange. Very nice to see everybody. And again, this is a show for the Comedy Cellar. If you are indeed in New York City, you can come to the West Village and see this fine, unbelievable, legendary historical institution and its restaurant above it called the Olive Tree, which our friend Colin Smith and the owner Noam will be playing there this evening. And they play music there. And if you went downstairs, you'd be able to see our friend who I love, Matt Richards, who does, I don't think he does it on stage when he's performing, but he does amazing magic. Amazing magic. He did it for my birthday in a private performance. It was fantastic. And our very good friend, Ronnie Chang, who's awesome in every way. He's a great guy. His wife is a great guy. And he's absolutely brilliant in Crazy Rich Asians. I know he does a lot of other stuff, but goddamn, he's good in that movie. And if you were at the Vegas Club tonight, you'd be able to see our other friend, Dennis Blair. Dennis Blair, who we had on the Billy Joel podcast, because Dennis Blair wrote the movie Easy Money, which, of course, you know the Billy Joel song, Easy Money. So he helped write, Rodney Dangerfield write the movie Easy Money, and he used to open for Rodney Dangerfield for many years, and we had him on the podcast, and he was a delight. So that you can see at the Las Vegas Comedy Cellar show. So big shows tonight all over in the Comedy Cellar world, and I highly recommend always when you're in New York City or whether you're in Las Vegas to take in a show. Hello, Aunt Judy. Anonymous says she saw Ronnie Chang last week at Carnegie Hall with Jerry Seinfeld. That's nice. Nice. I got to see Aunt Judy last Thursday with Rhoda. Very exciting. Of course, Rhoda wouldn't get out of the car. Hello, Marcy. So nice to see you. And I have a unbelievable picture from it. But I was going to put it out in the Instagram feed today, and I'm like, what am I talking about? I got to put the Paul Lynde picture up because that's what we're doing today. In fact, well, Mike, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm all right. Mike is obviously in Texas. The only reason I know is because he keeps falling for this gag when I keep going, the stars at night are big and bright.
What the hell are you talking about?
Son of a bitch. I thought for sure that would...
Deep in the heart of Texas.
What did I... Oh, I don't know whether I told you, but when Rachel and I, our last week's guest, went to go see... Hi, Catalina. Went to go see Dino's show, and he showed his stop motion, new animated show. Michael Winslow's in it, and already his name was getting laughs, and then they have him in, and they're like, "Hey, what?" And the gag, it's what we like. It's like, "So why are you late? What's the matter?" And he goes, "Oh, my car wouldn't start." "Oh, really?" Yeah, that's right. And they're like, "Yeah, it just kept making noises." "What kind of noises? What did that sound like?" Just like a click, click. And what did you do about it? Like they kept prodding him to do the sounds, and he wouldn't do it. He wasn't being a dick or anything. That was the gag. Keep prodding him, like, and how would a squirrel sound if he was eating some nuts? Probably loud. I don't know. It was a really funny gag if you appreciate the comedy of Michael Winslow and the fact that he is kind of a genius and really good.
Apparently now when you see him live, he has to use a sound machine.
What?
Yeah, he's too old to do the sounds.
You're joking.
I'm not. So I've been told.
Wait, you've seen him live and he uses a sound machine?
No, like he still performs. People like who perform with them say he has to use a sound machine now because he doesn't have.
You're joking.
No, he's old. He's an old man now.
Well, I just heard him on.
Like he can probably do them. There'll probably be like 3 minutes of coughing after every sound.
Well, Howard had him do something. Howard Stern had him do something, and he was doing a Led Zeppelin song, and he played all the parts, and it was amazing. And the guitars, the voices.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm surprised you're saying this. Anyway, why don't we? We're going to watch the Paul Lynde Halloween Special in the background all day, all night tonight. And why don't we start it off, because the opening is actually my favorite and really the best part of the show, because I always like to do my Margaret Hamilton imitation. Now, Mr. Lynde, you know perfectly well it is not Valentine's Day. Well, you want to play it?
Yeah. 1 second. It's coming in.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen this.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. What's the matter, Margaret? Jack Frost nipping at your nose?
Mr. Lynde, I've been your housekeeper for 15 years. So will you trust me when I tell you something?
Of course, Margaret.
It's
I think
not
you're gay.
Christmas.
Why don't you go dust?
You think he's gay?
Here comes Peter Cottontail, up down the bunny trail.
It has nothing to do with Easter. This is what he wore on Sundays.
Don't tell me. It's not Easter. Margaret, go prune a tree.
How about these dialogue?
Can we bring that saying back instead of "go fuck yourself"? Just go
prune a tree.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic
Now, Mr. Lynde.
Valentine. What is it then? A Chinese New Year, April Fool, May Day, Payday, VJ Day, Groundhog Day? Smile when I get warm. You can smile, can't you?
I'll give you a hint. It's full of witches and spooks and strange creatures of the night.
Oh, sounds like Hollywood Squares.
We go through this every year. You know perfectly well what holiday it is.
Okay. Happy Halloween, everybody. Whoopee.
It's the Paul Lynde Halloween Special, starring Paul Lynde, with Paul's special guests, Tim Conway, Roz, Pinky Tuscadero Kelly, Margaret.
Remember when they would do that?
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea what their real name is, so it's like we got to put their character name in here.
Well, I found out more about that. If we could, let's continue this part. I'll tell you more later.
Billy Hayes, Billy Barty, special guest star Florence Henderson, a special appearance by Betty White, and a rock and roll explosion, Kiss. And now, the Paul Lynde Halloween Special.
He doesn't come out of there for like 20 minutes.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Paul Lynde. Well, somebody had to be.
Well, you can turn the sound off and we just keep it going. Unless you want to hear the monologue.
Oh, is it not good?
Yeah, maybe we should listen to the monologue.
Well, here I am again. ABC's answer to Trick or Treat.
Turn it louder.
It's been a year since my last special. Was it something I said? As you know, there's a real scary holiday coming up. Election Day. So to get you warmed up for it, we're going to do a Halloween show. Halloween's my favorite holiday. What other night can a cute little kid go out and carve up a pumpkin and my sports car at the same time? See, if you ever looked into a trick or treat bag, one peek's enough to rot your teeth. I always give a prize for the funniest costume. Last year, I said that the prize goes to the first one that rings my bell. It was my Avon lady. So I gave her a box of ding-dongs. You know, though they got no sense of humor. She smeared my windows with soap on a rope. The next kid just wanted to use my bathroom. I said, trick or treat. And he said, now or never. When I was young, Halloween was different. There was something about me that stood out. In fact, everything stood out. I was fat.
That could have ended a better way.
My brothers and sisters used to dress up nice little Halloween costumes from the 5 and dime. Mom would hand me the shower curtain. And it didn't fit. So she let it out, and I went as the Hindenburg. It was a disaster. So you wonder why I love Halloween. When you're shaped like a pumpkin, it was easy to love Halloween. And I do love Halloween. In fact, this year I made a resolution. I promised my housekeeper, I said, Margaret,
I'm going to love Halloween this year. Right, Mr. Lynde?
Right. I'm going to be nice to every kid who comes to that door.
Sweet as a bowl of cherries.
Well, it's better than being the pits.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I think that's the only job she got after The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, she did her contractual line. She's like, can I leave now?
No, she's in the whole thing. Of course, she dresses up like the witch later. And of course, then they have Witchy Poo from HR Puffin stuff. I was looking up that Roz Pinky Tuscadero Kelly. And they were trying, apparently, when she was on Happy Days, the girlfriend of the Fonz, they were trying to, she was going to be she was either going to be like, she was supposed to be a big on the show, and that's why it was supposed to be, this was going to be a brand new character on Happy Days, or she was getting her own spinoff. It was one of those things, and that's why they called her that on this show, because this was like a promotion for her. But as it turned out, the entire cast of Happy Days hated her, and they wrote her off the show.
Yeah.
She thought Henry Winkler was just a spoiled rich kid, and he was the star of the show, and she was just tell him to his face. And nobody liked her. And the cast was known for getting unbelievably along well. So who needed a troublemaker that was just semi-hot?
True.
But as a kid, I thought she was really hot, but now he's, you know, I know better.
And then she was replaced by Leather Tuscadero, right?
That's right. Her sister, Leather Tuscadero. And then she appeared on a show called Blansky's Beauties, which was a spinoff of Happy Days. And then I think they got rid of her too, because she's a troublemaker. Hard to work with. On the flip side of that, before she did all that, she used to be a photographer and has these unbelievable pictures of like Jimi Hendrix and people like that, which is quite amazing.
Yeah. Well, Blansky's Beauties wasn't
exactly,
a
Marcy.
spinoff. It was this is another show Gary Marshall did, but it's the one where Scott Baio was on first, and the woman who played
Nancy
Richie's
Walker
girlfriend later. Well, her too, but this lady, I forget her name.
Carol Kay.
No. The woman who played Nancy Walker never played Richie's girlfriend.
Oh, it's always Linda Goodfriend.
Yeah, she played Lori, right?
Right, Lori Beth.
Yeah,
Linda Goodfriend. Yeah, I never liked her. Yeah, I didn't care for her. She's in trouble. Yeah, don't mess with the Fonz, and you got that right. Apparently, you know, Henry Winkler is like one of the greatest guys. Yeah, screw her. She was like nothing.
Because when did Three's Company start?
I want to say 76.
Because Blansky's Beauties, I think, used the set for their pilot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, Nick's here. We can get back to this.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Ready?
Well, let's just bring him in. Hello, Nick. Nick Griffin, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Good to be here.
Thanks for coming in.
I'm happy to see you.
I know. I'm happy to see you, too. I asked you if you wanted to go to lunch the other day, and there was no response. How do you explain that?
I think the no response was my response.
Oh, I guess so. I looked up your podcast for Scary Monsters, and once again, I saw no show for October. In fact, there's been no show since August, and you know how that upsets me.
I know. We have stopped doing the Scary Monsters podcast.
Well, you only stopped it in August. Couldn't you do a special one for Halloween?
I suppose we could kind of have a nice send-off with, but Lori is tremendously busy, and I pretend like I am, so it would be difficult.
I know. You know how that makes me furious, though, right? You do get it, right?
Well, I didn't have enough fans, and I didn't know how to create them. So.
That's impossible.
All right.
I'm just saying. All right. Why don't we take a look at how we did last week? Let's take a look at the one that says the players, Mike, from last week, where we are. No, that's okay. We can do that one.
Well, that's from last week. So.
Well, I know, but I had the other one from last week, too, called the players. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. So Nick is still winning, but it was a horrible week for everybody. It was a really tough week. And I noticed it in my football pool alone. It was like a really tough week. Marcy's still the only one in the red, but she's pulling ahead. She's doing all right. And then I switched to the Saints at the last minute because I was told Trevor Lawrence wasn't playing. I'm mad at myself because that was such a no-brainer to me. I was making that my key pick, and then I heard he wasn't playing, and then he was playing. Okay, now, Mike, now we can look at the other one, which is the one we're doing here from last week with our friend Rachel. The Celebrity Pickers, which is Nick and Sarah Silverman and Tom Papa, Greg Fitzsimmons, are winning. I mean, but as you can see, another really shitty week. Most of us got either 1 or 2. That Lions game was sick. The other ones you can make a case for, but I don't know what the hell happened with the Lions. I thought that was a sure thing.
That Pittsburgh game was kind of wonky.
Yeah, that was weird too. I really thought LA was going to pull it off. Everything I liked last week just died. That was that one, and the Buccaneers, and then I lost my survivor pool as well.
Right.
But Mike, play the opening credits, and then we'll make the picks.
All righty.
Right.
Are we ready to make picks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, I am sharing. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Or see that
on my camera on for this.
Oh, there. Oh, hello, Mike.
Hello.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. All right, Nick, are you ready?
No, I'm not actually.
Well, you better get ready. Let's pick week 8.
Let's do it.
Yes, let's do
Week
it.
8.
I got the
Yeah,
Bills and the Bucks on Thursday night. The Bills shit the bed against the Patriots. I still can't even believe it, but it's good for the Jets. The Bucks stink. I thought they were going to be good. I don't know what their story is or if the defense is any good. I think the Bills come back. I'm taking the Bills minus 8.5 points.
Oh, so we're taking points on this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'm going to go with Bills as well. I think they're still going to beat the Bucks because they're not very good.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Bills.
Yeah, okay. And it looks like the chat room also likes the Bills. Can't imagine they wouldn't come back. They've just been playing not great lately. Like, you think they're really just kind of almost lose 3 games in a row. It's a little weird. I think the Bucs are ripe for the pickings. And here's the one. I'm just picking the Jets because I need it to happen. The Jets have to win this game. I know the Giants have to win this game, but it is extremely important. After you beat the Eagles, you got to beat the Giants. They gotta keep it going. The Giants stink. Come on, Mike.
I'm gonna say the Giants.
I hate you. It's probably the right move. That's going to be such a tough game. I'm supposed to go, but I won't go. It's a home game for the Giants. I'm not going when I'm rooting for the Jets and everybody's in a Giants costume. That's going to be horrible. Nick, what do you think?
I think it's going to be close, but I'm actually going with the Giants.
Yep. They're plus points. There's not. It'll probably be close.
Scruffy picked the Eagles.
Shouldn't be though. What?
Scruffy picked the Eagles. I don't know.
Oh,
made me laugh. I think they're going Jets.
They're going Jets. Good work, everybody. Thank you. Here's this one. I love the Jaguars here. I have no problem picking them. They're only minus 2.5. They're playing really well. Pittsburgh is, like you said, wonky. I like the Jags in this one. What about you, Mike?
I think the Jaguars as well, even though they didn't pay their DirecTV last week or something.
Oh, is that true?
Did you see that? There was pictures going around at the stadium where the monitors said they have to pay their DirecTV bill.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Nick, what do you think?
Steelers have no offense, but I'm going to go ahead and pick them. I don't know.
Oh, it's probably the right move. They're scrappy. You know, it's like it's hard to win a game in Pittsburgh. They did so well, but the Saints are suspicious too. What's the chat room saying, Mike? It looks like a lot of Pittsburgh, huh?
Yeah, mainly Pittsburgh.
Well, this one, I mean, I see no reason not to take Marcy's Bengals plus 5.5 points. San Francisco just isn't the same. Something's going on there. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why that game wouldn't be close. I don't know, you know, Brock Purdy all of a sudden, and now he's, you know, once he lost one game, now he loses another. I mean, the guy hadn't lost a game until that Cleveland Browns game, and now he just keeps losing. I'm going to take the Bengals, and I like it. Mike, what do you think?
It's tough. I'm going to go 49ers.
Yeah, it is tough. Nick, what do you think?
Eagles, 49ers. I'm going to go, I'm going to go with Bengals.
You're going to go with the Bengals and the points. Yeah. I see that being maybe a 3-point game, and San Francisco doesn't have it. I mean, they were horrible last night. I mean, horrible. Lots of interceptions and stuff, and it's really annoying. We know Marcy's picking the Bengals. It's funny that you put it up on the screen. Duh. We'll pick it for her. And then finally, I put this on the board just because can the Lions come back and teach this really strange Raiders team? Is Jimmy Garoppolo playing? I mean, that guy gets hurt every season. Thank God the Jets didn't pick him up. I say the Giants make a comeback and go nuts. Mike, what do you think?
Oh, I'm going to go with the Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Nick,
think they're too good. Lions.
We all picked the Lions last week, and we all got screwed. But, I mean, they're playing so well. They were, you know, if they end up going to the playoffs and going far, you have to have one game like that in the season. You know, it seems always all the Super Bowl champs have one horrible game where it looks like everything's falling apart. But if they're really for real, they'll come back and kick ass. What is everybody picking? I see Vegas and the Lions.
It looks like they're tied right now, actually.
Oh, how interesting. Well, you know what? I'll pick the Raiders for them.
All right.
And that's what we'll do this week, where they play for pay. Nick, thank you so much for coming on. And what's this? Oh, the thing.
Bill. This was playing on all the monitors at the Jacksonville Stadium.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's so embarrassing.
That is so embarrassing.
Isn't the owner in bed? What did he say?
Oh, I don't know. It was just an oversight. I mean, they had the money, but they just didn't do it.
Do they? I mean, they must have gotten extra money for going to London for 2 games every year.
Yeah, and it's the Khan family. They got enough money.
Marcy says, I didn't tell you guys, but I had surgery. Marcy, all you do is have surgery. There's always, I mean, your life if you didn't have surgery, then somebody in your family's having surgery, and you know, I mean, it's like you gotta, you know what, you shouldn't leave the house. I think it's best for you. You're one of those people that somebody at work is like that too. It's like, oh, my mother-in-law is dying, and they're like, oh, my cousin's dying. Oh, everybody has COVID. What? Marcy, you're way too young to be getting your hip replaced.
Marcy, you got to get out of the game. You're getting hurt too often.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't leave the house. Nick, where are you playing this weekend?
Lowell, Lowell, Arkansas.
Oh, my.
Lowell, Arkansas.
I don't suppose that's the same place where Esther Koo was playing this weekend.
It might be.
She was playing. She said they put her in a cabin. It was awful. Are you staying in a hotel? Do you know this already?
Yeah, in a hotel.
Okay, thank God. All right, because she called me crying. Hi, Cammie. Oh, good. Lowell, Arkansas, and of course you can see Nick at the Cellar all the time, and his special on YouTube. What's it called again?
Wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful.
All right, guys. Thanks.
What?
You need me?
No, we're good. I just.
Oh, I didn't know if you were saying bye.
Yeah.
Unless you want to watch it with a Paul Lynde special.
Yeah. No, it's all right. Just thank you for coming on just for this little bit. Now, this is what I do now. I bring on people for 10 minutes. I can get a whole better array of people if they know they don't have to stick around.
Right. All right.
Are you at the Cellar tonight?
No, not till Thursday.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Nick Griffin, everybody. How are you? All right. Excellent. That was good. We got the picks going and everything's cool. Thank you, Mike, for setting that up.
No problem.
And yeah, let's continue to play the special. We'll move it along a little bit.
Let me turn this music off.
I know Catalina just got her passport ready. She's ready to come to Nueva York. And it's very exciting stuff. I can't believe Nick's going to Arkansas. That's a place I don't think would be for me.
I think I went to Arkansas one time. I'm never going to go back.
Oh, you have? I don't think I'll ever go there.
Yeah, the loony bin. Yeah.
I just feel like that's a place in my life I'll probably never go.
Yeah. I mean, the place was fine. They had a nice zoo at Little Rock, but the comedy clubs there is terrible.
Well, like I said, I feel bad for Esther. You know, I mean, it's different when a boy goes somewhere, but when a girl goes by herself, a pretty girl. Oh, he's singing "Kids" from Bye Bye Birdie. I wonder why they thought this was a good idea. I mean, he originated the role, but this is like what they did to Jack Wilde when he was on HR Puff and stuff, and they had a live event. They made him sing "Consider Yourself," but he was already 30, and it was really embarrassing. Maybe I'll show that next week.
I just saw the Simpsons version of the song.
Oh yeah, where the whole town is screaming at each other
About the curfew,
yeah. Well, they changed the word. They changed the words to this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know I want to do a special like this, right? I mean, you know this is like my dream. As also a gay man, I can't wait to pretend that I'm straight in a.
Well, his costumes are all over the place.
Well, you know, later on he tries to marry Pinky Descadero, and then I think he has to kiss her. That must be horrible.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, you do feel bad a little bit. You just have to say he's an actor. Plus, I think this song keeps going. I think the witches come out. Is that? Oh yeah, there she is.
Kids, you must try to understand kids today.
They don't get away from me. I'm going to sick Bugsy Malone on them.
Kids, they don't need
hell?
the things that they do.
I think that's from the
You mean you
the
listen?
movie, the Alan Parker movie with Scott Baio and Jodie Foster.
Gotcha.
I think that had come out a year before.
Well, it's just no wonder they burn your lawns. Kids with their silly sweat.
Guys, he's not David Carradine.
There's too much Alice Cooper. Not enough Alice Faye.
Who's Alice Faye?
Keep your lizards and rats. Keep your vampire bats. What's the matter with kids today?
Oh my God, it's Donnie and Marie. Hey, they were unannounced.
Cute Donnie and Marie, real cute.
You didn't dance to talk.
Wow. Oh boy.
Margaret, we must be way out of town by now. You're hitting fewer people. Where are we going?
I'm telling you, Mike, I got to make a show like this.
Halloween pranks.
It's just too
Someplace
perfect.
where no kids can ever find you. To my sister's house.
Oh, what's that like?
It's well preserved. You'll have lots of fun.
Oh, right.
You're
I think
well
the sister is
preserved.
Witchy Poo from
You're no fun.
HR Puffin stuff. And then you know who the Good Witch of the North is?
Trees and a garden and a
Linda?
stream.
Betty White.
Mr. Lynde.
Oh,
I
wow.
hate places like that. Did you pack everything? It could be a chilly evening.
Everything. Your robe, your slippers,
My Dr. Denton's.
everything. We're almost there, Mr. Lynde.
Which house is it, Margaret?
There, at the top of the hill.
Oh.
I don't know why this is so fun, and it's hard to watch, but I can't get enough of it too.
Bloomsbury.
No.
You ever hear Bruce Valant from Right from the Out talk about making this?
Got a cold.
Hope his bark is
I
worse
never heard
than
him
his
talk about
peck.
making this.
Yeah, they make fun of it. I wanted to do this live at the Cellar. This is one of the things I wanted to do live, but
Mhm.
I wonder if it would work.
Bloomsbury Manor.
See, it's Witchy Poo.
I think some of the references that
That's
might
my
just be
second
too
choice.
old and visual. It's like,
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Everybody knows Witchy Poo from 1969.
there's a vulture that's supposed to be barking, but it looks like it's
Mr. Lynde,
not coming out the right
I
end.
want you
So-
to meet my sister.
And just like me before coffee.
Mr. Lynde, I've been dying to meet you.
Looks like you already did.
It's so funny that Witchy Poo. I mean, I think there were only like 11 episodes of HR Puffin stuff. Uh-oh. I knew she was going to get into that outfit.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh, don't be hard, Mr. Lynde. There's
Too
nothing to
many
be
women.
frightened of. My pretty.
My pretty. My pretty.
You're witches.
That's why we brought you here.
What?
We want you to help us out.
I don't do benefits.
Well, we're trying to soften the image. We've had some bad press. Come on, Mr. Lynde. Give a ghoul a break.
Cool. I can't believe I'm hearing this. How can you stand there with a straight face, with a crooked face?
How can you stand there with a straight
and
face?
tell me you're not wicked? After all those things you did to Snow White.
Distortion.
How about Hansel and Gretel?
We were framed.
And what about
That's right.
Dorothy, the little
Your little dog, too.
in The Wizard of Oz?
She asked for it. And her little dog, too.
Ah, nice one. Scruffy called it way in
I hate to break
advance.
this up, but I left my
Yeah,
jacuzzi
that
on
cost
fast
the network
forward.
$10,000.
Forgive me, I have the cab waiting. Driver couldn't change a 20.
Would you
Hey,
care for something, sir?
Billy
No,
Vardy.
thank you, I don't smoke.
Young Billy
It's
Barty
not
when
your
he's still
growth.
old.
Yep.
We're so happy you didn't leave, Mr. Lynde. There's someone we want you to meet.
Something living.
Well,
I
you know
can't
something's
wait.
better if you need all
It's Miss
these,
Halloween of
stars
Bright Teen
in a show to make
You
it
held a
better,
beauty
and
contest.
are
Had a
they
winner.
stars?
That's what holiday specials used to always be.
Yep. This is Betty White. That's some good special effects.
Give me rise.
It was like the
You're Paul?
third build
Oh,
characters
not
from every sitcom on a
necessarily.
network showing up to get
You
extra
promised
work.
me a date with Paul Newman.
I've been told there is a striking resemblance right around the chin.
Yes. Well, we can remove that with a little lotion, dear. If you couldn't get Paul
Here,
Newman,
fast
why
forward
don't
a
you
little
get
bit.
some other famous Paul? Paul Williams or Paul McCartney, a big television
Oh
star.
my God, this goes
and
on
a
forever.
close
Go to the
personal
Roz Kelly
friend, a
sketch.
buddy, and
That's this one, yeah.
Dino and move that
Look at him.
I love a good joke. Now at least
Is he not? He doesn't have a shirt on?
trucker
I don't think so.
And a trucking buddy. His name was Long Haul Howard. Just like our Dalton diesel rig off the tip was I Howard.
He was singing Rhinestone Cowboy before or something. Poor Tim Conway.
Frank, this is your buddy, Big Ruby Red.
Where are you heading, good buddy?
I'm heading for heaven. Tonight
Anyway,
at
go
midnight,
on.
I'm
Get to
tying
Roz
knots.
Kelly.
Why are you tying a knot?
Oh, wait, go back a little.
Dearly beloved.
Who's
That's
that?
good.
I can't stand the suspense.
That's Pinky Tuscadero.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And she's about to get married.
Let's go back to here.
No, that's perfect. No. Trust me.
Where's her?
Yeah, but it's so slow.
Hey, honey, you got anything on for tonight?
Yes, Fortnite.
We would have missed those yellow boots.
I ate the blue plate special out.
Here's what you're on.
Darling, but this coffee is smothering your mouth. It's midnight. I can't stand the suspense.
Wow. That's like that. How'd they get rid of her?
We gotta get married real quick. Come on, let's go. Where's the preach?
Preach! We gotta start
That is a lot of hair.
Let's go. Dearly beloved.
Yeah. She does, I do, the whole thing. Yeah, come on, let's go.
All right, if any man should see reason why these two should not be joined together, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
Hi, Kinky.
Hey, Ruby! A simple hold it would have done the trick, you know what I mean? You toned out.
Oh, that road toad. I'm marrying Kinky here, honey. How's that for a ring?
Oh, Ruby, where did you get that?
It's off my truck. It's a lug nut.
Okay, over here, Carrot Chest. She's already got her ring on there. That's mine. Got it down at Midas Muffler. I'm with a loop job.
Kinky, you can't wear two engagement rings. Give his back.
See, she's
You got a
calling
wrench?
herself
You can't marry
Kinky,
the both of us. That's bigamy.
not
Yeah.
Pinky.
Pinky,
She
that's
says it on her
bigamy.
thing. I don't know why they would
That's what I say.
clearly say Roz
Just
Pinky
pick the best
Tuscadero
man.
Kelly and then call her Kinky. She's supposed to be a different character.
Never said she
Oh,
was
yeah.
right.
So you know who
Kinky,
she
I mean,
is.
choose between us. Who's the best?
You got a different wig on here.
Now, boys, how can I tell who is the best man until I marry him?
So marry
Yeah,
me.
move on a little, and then we'll
Boys, let's
we'll
decide
stop
who's the
and do the
intelligent
slides.
way.
I'll show you your strength. See that?
Classic Tim Conway.
Hold these, Mabel, and keep your eyes on that table.
Is this where they kiss?
Name the day, Pinky.
Ruby Dooby, that's my Ruby.
Hey, what are you guys doing to my joint?
They don't make a short order cook joke here.
Who are you, small change? The short order cook?
Oh!
Like it's Sparkle Friday.
Oh!
All right, all right. Who left this 18-wheeler in here?
Oh, boy.
I think that answers the question, who's the strongest?
He may be the strongest, but I'm the smartest.
All right, let's
I know all
stop.
my numbers and colors.
Oh, actually, if you move ahead, now there's a musical number that comes right after it. It's so weird. Go further.
You play my pal. Hey, that wouldn't be
Yeah,
bad.
this goes on forever.
Yeah, look, they just go right into a musical number. Poor Tim Conway. He had to do this all the time in the Carol Burnett show. Clearly, the guy can't sing a dance.
He's just standing there.
And they're talking into CB mics.
Bring on the preacher. Bring on the witness. I'm tired of
Are they doing this because Convoy had just come out or something?
I think so. Yeah, CBs were huge.
Yeah.
Smokey and the Bandit hadn't even come out yet. All right, let's take a break, and I'll go to the slides. If you want to play the, well, you don't have to, but if you want to play the slides thing, or do you want to just keep up with what you have?
Music.
Oh, I'm back. Can you see? Oh, you can see it. Okay.
Yep.
Great. All right, let's start what we have going on here. We have Biden giving Mr. Netanyahu a big hug, which is very important. Nice to see, of course. And this is Steve Scalise, who's tallying votes for the new House Speaker. And if this is how they're doing it, no wonder we don't have a House Speaker yet. I mean, they're just writing it in pen. I mean, first of all, that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen with the close-up. And just like, wait a minute, this is how our system works. It's just a pen and a piece of paper. So weird.
Yeah.
And this is the interim speaker, I guess. This Patrick McHenry talking to the Jim. They're talking, but the way he's talking, whatever they're talking about, it looks like the scene from Star Trek II, where Khan is there and Spock's like, and Kirk is like, just nod like I'm giving you orders. And they're going to use the prefix codes. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite. That's the best scene ever. Oh, you're watching that. You're like, oh my God, Kirk still got it. Then you knew that movie was going to be awesome. It's coming through now, Con. This, you would think, is the war going on in the Middle East, but no, it's just in Afghanistan after an earthquake and followed by a sandstorm. That's when I guess, again, God thinks you're a bit much. If you need a sandstorm after an earthquake, this is necessary. So, yeah, it's not a pretty picture. It's just the way it is. And these are some Jews getting in. You never want to follow these guys on a flight or anywhere else. They're not going to let the ladies sit next to you. And they're a little rude. Just saying. As they go on this boat. I didn't know. I thought that would be a thing where, we're not allowed to travel on water on a Tuesday. Mike. All right, Ange. Oh, no, you're in Phoenix. This is in New Mexico. So this was the solar eclipse. Now, Mike, I know it was in San Antonio. Did you get to see it?
Oh, no, I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, this was that's the picture from, the satellite of the moon passing in front of the sun.
Oh, wow.
In North America like that. I thought it was like an oil spill. I thought it was something bad. I was really uptight about it, but that's just the sun passing in front. Right, Ange, God is pissed. So you didn't know about it? Because I think it was this is a picture from San Antonio.
Wait, when was it?
I think the 13th. Oh, you weren't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there yet.
Oh, right.
There yet.
And, it's hard. You definitely want to catch an eclipse when it comes by your way. It's kind of cool. But the way this guy is holding this kid down with the glasses totally remind me of this. You definitely don't want to watch a solar eclipse like that. Another one, they keep putting liquid in his eyes. It drops. I think
also, those glasses look totally official, by the way.
Yeah, right. This is 2034 is the next one, Ange. Where's that going to be? I'll be dead by then, so I don't have to worry. This is the Albuquerque Balloon Festival, when things are just getting going, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting picture. Then I did a little further digging into it, and I was like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
That looks awesome. That looks like... Yeah.
Oh, from the ground, how awesome is it, though?
Well, I would never want to be in a hot air balloon, but if we had a cool thing like a bus or the squid carrying us, I might do it.
Yeah.
I might do it. Although this just seems really dangerous, like when they're not actual balloons.
I said cow.
Scruffy Bones. The Eclipse was less promoted than Nick's scary show. Nice. Yeah, this just when they're not
look from the ground.
What?
She said it looks impressive to see from the ground. Like, okay, that's cool.
Do you really think so?
That's what she's saying.
Who's saying it? Ange?
Yeah.
That's the guy didn't have a balloon, so he just used his baby as the balloon. I like that one.
Yeah, the rocky one. Look at that.
I think his thing looks pretty cool from the ground, though.
Yeah.
The problem is there's just too many people there, and if I was going to Albuquerque, I'd be like, I'm going to Albuquerque because I want some peace and quiet. There's too many people there.
Too many balloonists.
I mean, look at all those cars and everything,
and goggles.
And then, of course, when I'm talking about Albuquerque, I mean, is that the first thing that comes to your mind too?
Yes. Whenever I hear Albuquerque, I think of Bugs Bunny.
Of course. How can you not? I knew he should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque, and there, that's when he's in Mexico, and here's where he's in the North Pole. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. That's right, Ange. Dave and my parade phobia. You got that right. And here's our friend Greta Thunberg. Everybody loves her. Boy, is she the real deal or what? She's in London, right? She's still just a kid. I don't know how she gets to all these places. The cops are having a good time with her. They're like, come on, kid. Go back to school where you belong. And then I guess if you see by her face, she's still pretty anxious, screaming about oil. And then they fucking arrest her. I wonder how many times she's been arrested,
Yeah.
You got to hand it to her. She's the real deal. This is so stupid. A lot of times on the show, we just keep showing competitions. This is a grass cutting competition with something that's called a scythe. That's like like the sickle, like that, the wears. Right. It's in Spain. I mean, they have a grass cutting competition. I mean, these competitions are out of control. Who has time to do this? Who hears about it? And just so that cheese rolling thing we've seen. I mean, it's all just stupid.
Well, there's two people taking part in this. So only two with the site. Well, whereas they say in Spain, a site. So
this guy's really angry at this kid. Kid was like banging on the window, and he's like, "Oh yeah," but it turns out it's his daughter, which is so cute.
That's adorable.
I know it is adorable, but I want it to not be his daughter. Like that's what makes it better. Like the kid's already banging on the glass. But yeah, that is adorable, and this is hilarious. It's like a geisha dressed up, but eating at Five Guys. You just don't see that a lot. You expect her to be like, whatever you like. Well, what kind of
their
food
prices?
you like?
It makes more
whatever
sense.
you like. What?
At their prices, it makes more sense.
Whatever you like. I don't know what's happening in women's sports, but this is the Iowa women's basketball. Remember, we saw that volleyball thing in Nebraska that people were going crazy. Most attended sporting event ever. This is an Iowa women's basketball event. They're playing it on the Iowa Hawkeye football field. You look at all those people that came out for this. This women's basketball, great idea to show interest. And look at this. It's so weird to play on a football field. It's, it's only in this the first 30-yard line, They should have another basketball game on the other side for the men. I wonder, I don't know, but I wonder how far it goes where people were like, oh no, we can't sit. I mean, it's a really interesting idea. It looks beautiful here, but
was that all they were doing that day?
Yeah. Right, it's like they should play two. It's a beautiful day for a game. Let's play two. And this is where this is in Australia, and this horse is named Jewel, and he's getting hosed down after a work session, and I always think he's like, cut it out, Even. Stop it with the water, Even. I have three like that. Come on, Even. I'm an otter, for God's sake, Even. Can't find a fish, Even. Exit, stage left. Look at this dog on the Empire State Building. He's visiting. I can't even see what's going on, Even. That's my, Snagglepuss trilogy.
Yeah, Snagglepuss, not Pink Panther. But he is a Pink Panther.
Yeah, no, it's not the Pink Panther. It's Snagglepuss.
No, but Snagglepuss is a cougar.
Even. Exit, stage left, Even. Look, I can't get seeing what's... Why am I up on the Empire State Building? I can't even see what's going on, Even. Why would you bring a dog up to the Empire State Building? I don't know. It's just... why is he dressed weirdly, too? Is he like a diseased dog? Is it a Make-A-Wish dog?
I don't know. Is that like a thing to hold him? I don't know.
This is a salmon. We know salmon swim upstream. But boy, does that look tiring. This is in Toronto, Elizabeth.
Well, yeah, because they die right after. So.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's like the last thing they do. They go up there, they breed, they either get eaten or breed, and then they die.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's such a mean thing to do. I mean, what a strange existence. They have to swim upstream. This is after they breed, or they swim upstream to breed?
To breed.
Why would they make a fish like this that has to swim upstream? This looks so tiring.
It's the natural order of things. I mean, they're built to do it. They can do it. So
I know. It's still just... It looked tiring.
The ones that can't are of... they're lesser fish. So they don't get to breed. So they got to earn it.
Who doesn't get to breed?
The ones that don't make it.
Oh, the ones that don't make it. Wow.
They're a weaker fish, so
it's like a sea of sperm. Oh, see,
yeah, exactly.
And says maybe salmon have amazing orgasms to compensate. So this is a fashion show in Nairobi, if I pronounced that correctly. Nairobi. And I mean, I don't know what kind of fashion show it is, but it certainly looks a lot like this.
I thought it looked more like Techno Road Warrior.
Yeah, I guess. But as soon as I saw it, I was just thinking of I'm always thinking of these guys. Can't believe they were so goddamn popular. So popular. This guy, I guess, wrote all the songs, which is interesting.
Wow. And then they made their dumb movie.
Yeah, with Bruce Jenner. With Caitlyn Jenner.
The music.
Can't stop the music.
Stop the music, but you can stop the box office.
Yeah. Hey. Aunt Judy's leaving? Oh, all right. Bye, Aunt Judy. This is Madonna at opening night at the O2 Arena. She's touring again. And, you know what? I mean, I'm sure she can sell out whatever she wants, but I don't understand the still dressing like this. I'd like to just see her in a well-tailored suit and just sing the classics. I don't think I need her to do the show anymore. What do you think?
Wasn't she singing her old songs?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I don't. Whatever she's doing to be sexual again at 60 or whatever she is, I just feel like it's unnecessary. I feel like she could be like Barbara Streisand, just kind of walk around the stage with the microphone singing the hits, and everybody will be just as happy.
But I don't think she would be happy.
I guess not. Do you know what this is?
Scream Like a Girl Day.
Well, they're at the movie theater. This is in Manhattan, seeing the Taylor Swift movie. And it's insane. You know how I hate parades and all that kind of stuff. Old man Juskow would be so angry if he was at that movie and everybody's getting up and singing. And they're using their flashes, which is what everybody's complaining about in the movie theater. Like, please don't put up your flash. Some of us are trying to enjoy the movie. I don't know. This would drive me nuts, and I kind of want to go because I want to be the old man in the theater being like, God damn it.
Sit down.
And then they would just be like, why did you come?
It's just a concert movie. It's not like a story you got to follow.
I know. It's, just let people do what they want to do. Everybody's having a good time. I mean, Jesus Christ, she's going to make so much money. Is this going to be the greatest? Is this going to beat, what's the #1 film of all time? It's not Avatar anymore. Is it?
Was that Avatar 2?
Avatar 2 is getting up there. I still don't get it. But Avatar might be #1. I mean, this could replace it. I mean, what a powerhouse. Oh, this is the last one. This is so weird, right? I wrote this down. By an old law in London, you have to hang a bale of hay if you're working on a bridge. It's in the rule book from years ago. When the headroom of an arch or span of a bridge is reduced from its usual limits, but that arch or span is not closed to navigation, the person in control of the bridge must suspend from the center of that arch or span by day a bundle of straw large enough to be conspicuous, and by night a white light. I mean, some of these laws, I think it's over. They have to do that by law. That's pretty stupid. It's like wasn't there a Simpsons where like the chief was looking at the old bylaws? He goes, it says according to this, the chief of police gets 2 comely lasses.
Oh yeah, the Prohibition episode.
Yeah, right. It's all
catapult.
That's why maybe it's time to change Passover. I mean, bring it up to date.
What other crazy laws does England have?
Maybe mention the Holocaust in the Passover.
Besides, you must have beans for breakfast, whatever it is they do.
You have to have beans on toast. Extremely important. Otherwise,
I'm not saying it's bad. I just seems like it's required. Every chicken must have a glove.
Anonymous says, "How is it enforced?" That is an excellent question. And
Well,
Catalina Endgame is up there, but it is not #1.
Yeah, right now Avatar is still #1 at $2,900,000,000. Avengers Endgame $2,700,000,000.
Avengers Endgame's #2 now.
Yeah, and then Way of Water is 3. Then Titanic.
How is that possible? No one went to see that.
Everyone in every other country went to go see it. So.
Holy shit!
And they charged like $30 a ticket for the cheap ones. So
that's unbelievable.
It just cost more to go see too. So
that's amazing. You look at that list of the top 10, and that's an excellent question, Aaron. You look at that list now from what it was, top 10 movies of all time, all CGI, animated, superhero, everything is that, except the only one that has regular actors, which still has CGI effects, is Titanic. Otherwise, all the top 20 movies, or maybe there's one in the 10 to 20, they're all superhero or cartoons. It's crazy.
Yeah, let's see.
It's my favorite thing to
'cause
do.
the
To look
next one are Star Wars Episode 7, Infinity War, No Way Home, Jurassic World, Lion King, and the Avengers. So yeah,
there's no normal movies in there. You know, and remember, if you take in consideration inflation, then Gone with the Wind is still the #1 movie of all time.
yeah. I'm going down here. I think Oppenheimer is the first one on here.
Where's
It's
that
not.
at?
That's number 64.
Oh my
Of
God!
course,
Is
not
that
what you were
crazy?
talking about.
That crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcy, that's right. Gone with the Wind when adjusted for inflation. Yep.
Skyfall. I guess Maverick would count too, maybe. But,
Maverick?
Top
The
Gun.
Jodie Foster movie?
No, Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Maverick.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's number 12. And Furious 7 is also a franchise, so that's why I didn't count that one.
Which one? Oh, Fast and Furious.
Furious 7, yeah.
Oh.
That's basically a CG comic book movie.
I guess we could watch one more clip of the Paul Lynde and then call it a day.
Sure.
There's a dance number in there that I'd like to get to.
Sounds good.
It's very entertaining. We'll just take another 5 minutes and then we'll call it a night. Next week we'll be here on Halloween. Yeah, go a little further. Oh, you can go
Witchy
further.
Poo. We can't watch
Kiss.
Kiss, unfortunately.
You what?
We can't watch Kiss. That'll turn the stream off.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, no, keep going. It's like it's a disco thing. I can see when your nail is there. Oh my God, this goes on. I don't even remember this one. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's like The King and I. What is that?
I don't know.
Oh,
This
here we
one,
go.
I think. Try this one. Yeah. Do you have the sound up?
This is his house on a Wednesday.
I know there's a disco dance here. I think this is. Yeah.
Mr. Lynde, my sister and I would like to thank you for making our wish come true.
Oh, after the party, why don't the three of us go to Forest Lawn for a nightcap?
Oh, well, Mr. Lynde, we've never been hosts of a party before. We thought you might help us.
Well, I don't want to intrude.
Oh, Mr. Lynde. Oh, you're such a famous, handsome, gigantic television star.
I'll help you, you silver-tongued devil. What would you like for me to do?
We thought you could make like you were the master of ceremonies, tell a few jokes, and introduce Florence Henderson.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, quiet, please. Mr. Lynde.
Welcome to our party. I love a haunted discotheque. There's no cover,
That
no
guy's
minimum.
not
No
bad.
exit.
That's awesome.
Oh, I just love a discotheque. It's a one
Shut up,
place a
Carolina,
person can
watch it.
hustle.
And not get arrested.
Tim Conway was out there doing the monkey.
Tell the monkey bit him.
I was out there on the floor until I felt something go bump in the night. It was my sacroiliac.
That wasn't very funny, Mr. Lynde.
Oh, bats.
In this house, please don't say bats, Mr. Lynde. Why don't you introduce our guests?
Good.
Real good. Remember when you get called someone an old bat and that was like a real insult?
Yep.
Bring that back.
Shut up,
Jay.
you old bat.
Shut up. Or you old bag. Let's just say things like that.
The old
from now
bag.
on.
That's what Seinfeld says in that thing.
Go prune a tree, you old bat.
Here, go
Good idea.
further because I want to see that disco thing, the disco
Next
party.
time you get to an argument with Rachel, just tell her that. Just like, I'll prune a tree, old bat.
Oh, thank you. I will totally do that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The beautiful, the talented Florence Henderson. Hey, happy
No, thanks. Can we move on? Oh, God.
You don't want to see
No,
try to act super sexy.
no, just move on.
Actually.
I'm trying to get to one. Oh, move on.
You're singing Beth.
and your mother's told you to kiss and make up.
Oh, okay. It's right after
Your
this.
makeup is something else.
Yeah, keep going. This is it.
About disco,
Yeah.
baby.
There we
Disco
go.
baby.
Go back to
Move it in, move it out, move it in and about disco, baby.
Is that Pinky?
Shake
Yeah.
it up, shake it down, move it in, move it round, disco, baby. Move it in, move it out, move it in and about, disco, baby.
Shake it, baby, shake it. Baby, shake your thing. Shake it, baby, shake it. Baby, shake your thing.
I wonder if they go home after this and say, like, oh, that worked out well.
Party rules.
It's such a key day. For Halloween day.
I like that funky stuff.
Roll it out, make it turn, make it spin, disco,
Move
baby.
it up, move it in, shake it, baby. No, that is not. Well, that should do it.
Yeah. Real quick, do you want to hear what happened to Roz Kelly?
What happened to her? She
Yeah,
got out of the business. She was, nobody wanted to work with her.
I know. And then
But she
in
dated Paul
1998,
Stanley, I think.
1998, she was arrested for firing a 12-gauge shotgun in the living room of a window of a neighbor's house.
That's right.
After
Then
a
she
car
shot up
alarm
his
woke her
car.
up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. She got arrested for that.
And then in October 2000, she was sentenced to 120 days in jail for hitting a dude with her cane.
How about that, huh? Well,
So,
she was obviously a very angry person all along. So
wow.
you get older, you get angry. Look at your pal Dave Juskow. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You can still hire her. She's managed by Daniel Luongo, according to her
he's
Wikipedia
good.
page.
He's good.
Yeah.
Maybe I will hire her. Wait, isn't she 80?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Doesn't have
maybe
her
I
age
won't.
on this. She was born in 43.
I
So,
I
yeah,
can't
she's
add.
80, exactly.
Catalina just said I can't add. Come on.
Yeah, she's 80.
Well, maybe
She's
I'll
gonna
give her a
be
call.
81 next week, or 3
Oh.
days. Wait, no. Sorry, never. I read that wrong. She's gonna be 81 in July 29th of next year. I thought I said
Oh.
October 29th.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'd want to have her on the show.
Do you like my Halloween backdrop, Dave?
I love it.
You
I
wanna see
love
what
it.
is?
It's so
Here
cool.
we go.
Oh, I thought you were talking about where you're coming from. Your house looks so cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You wanna
Oh
take a look
yeah,
at
no, it looks amazing.
So,
No, it looks so cool. How did you get it like that?
well, that's just
What
a
room-
red light.
What room are you in now? You never had it like that, did you?
Well, you've never seen this room, I don't think.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's
Why
see.
did you
I
move
can-
your? Why'd you move your where you tape?
Oh well, this is in Texas, so I'm in the different room. But this is what I've been in for the last 4 months.
Oh, are
So-
you in like a living room or your bedroom?
It's like the front room, yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, it looks amazing.
I turned it into like an office area because.
Are you going to decorate it for Christmas as well?
I'll see. I like
That'll
doing
be
this
nice.
one. I have my Day of the Dead and Madball stuff up. So
What
And
on
that's
your
a,
podcast this week? What movie?
Street Fighter was the last one that came out. I know we're watching Hell to Pay this week,
I don't
which
know
is
what
some
that
independent movie made by comedians in Las Vegas.
Oh,
So it's terrible. I'm not looking forward to watching it at all.
sorry.
They want to see my dog. So
Oh, I'd like to see that too.
she's down there. That's my dog. Sansa.
Can you put your light, like a flashlight, on it?
Yeah, 1 second.
Move it in, move it out, shake it, baby.
I don't have my regular phone, so
Oh,
all right.
Catalina says to pet that dog.
There you go.
Oh, There he is.
That's her.
Wow. What a cutie pie. What's her name?
Oh, Sansa. I've talked about her before.
Alfonso. Yes, but I don't pay attention.
Yeah, I didn't say Sansa, not Alfonso.
Alfonso.
No,
Right.
Sansa, not
yeah, I got
Alfonso.
it. Alfonso.
I didn't know we were doing a bit. I'm sorry.
No, we weren't.
You know,
Anyway,
there's always a picture here of her in the chair.
Oh,
because we always have. Well, that's not it.
You're searching for something, right?
Huh? I know
You're
she's making
searching
that
for
noise.
something. Oh, God damn it. Please take it off. Ugh.
No, that's Sansa in her old chair. I had to throw away
Oh.
because she made it so dirty.
Sansa.
She was so upset when I had to throw away her filthy chair.
Yep. Just like in Frasier. Well, Mike, that about does it for this week. Where can we see you perform?
This week I will be in Austin on Friday and Saturday. Just a couple of small shows here and there. And well, she broke the chair, Catalina. That's why I had to throw it away because she jumped on it and it was like breaking and it was gonna fall over whenever she got on it. And then I will be with Dan Soder the 10th and 11th at San Antonio's Laugh Out Loud.
Nice. I will actually be at that Rutherford place, but on Friday night it's a special talk event at 8:00 if you're in town. Then we're planning something special for the Billy Joel podcast. And by the way, if you are listening to Billy Joel, we have Why Judy Why this week. Otherwise, next week we will be virtual again. We don't know who our guests would be. I mean, because it's Halloween, it's weird, but my guess is it would probably be Amy Yazbek because we always like to promote her charity event this time of the year, but we'll see. And other than that, thanks everybody for joining us today. And a great chat today. Really terrific show. Super fun. Happy Halloween. We'll see you on Halloween. And if you have any pictures to send in where you're dressed up, we would love it. So send them to Mike. We can show it.
Oh yeah, let me bring this up. Just send them there.
Yeah,
and we'll bring them up.
Yeah. And Marcy, you can show us some of your surgery scars. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. Oh, you'll be outside with the neighborhood kiddos. Marcy, what did we just say? Do not leave the house. Your best bet is to be on this show at, I guess, 5:00 your time, and don't leave. I don't recommend it. You are accident prone. You got to relax. You have a whole bunch of people that rely on you. So just be careful. God damn it. So nice to see everybody. Bye, Catalina. Bye, Anonymous. Bye, Ange. Bye, everybody. And we'll see you next week on the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show. Good night, everybody.